universal embrace. Established lace the galaxy, linked organic as we manage. Reminiscent of my pampering and luxury, life affirming qualities, revitalizing vital signs. Coming out the woodworks, wetworks, tainted networks. Trials commence, submerged and urged. Almanacs flipping the page and winning battles with rage against the vague thoughts of primal losing volumes. Melting like a wicked witch, wrapped in the flames, wake a psychedelic digital. Sins on the chemical, pursuing the foes that will illuminate the frozen road. Global healing traditions are practiced on its access. Supreme 2060, years beyond fear, beyond what people hear. Futures in and out of fear, air circulates up on the sands of time. With an almanac in pocket, sitting on a comet. It was like your dream, only it seemed sort of virtual. Vibing in the vortex, the vertical, virtuoso. Coast to the Pacific coast in a roller coaster. Right in the middle of backwoods, blindfolded, underwater. Then the water turns to a dark gothic cemetery. And every MC that I battle turns to zombies and more me. Dead men walking in an army of about 1,000 MCs that I buried biting me. Gee, how ironic, and I ran away before if I slow down. These rebels will chow down. I remember when I made them bow down. I'm scared, confused, and cramped, getting jumped, no contact. The concussions hold the line flat. To the munch in the monoggin, the sky is falling. God is calling me to fight, but Satan tempting me with ecstasy. Vanity with his cannibal men are animals, not men, no bitch or bone marrow. Nightmares are haunting my existence. Proportions are catastrophic, and there is no resistance. Systems get the clenched fist. Haven't swung a sword from the spirit since this. Last of the Mexicans does its justice.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
Yeah.
It's a shame, you know, sometimes it's like all you ever see is murder in the streets.
Should've gone back to Babylon, you know.
Se escutares o que Deus disse, tu será bem. Zadok, Cleverson e todo o povo no Brasil.
Check, the ring of fire still burns bright. Ignite and light fuel for the fight. Despite the ones who are falling off, bodies they are hauling off. Randomly dropped in mass graves like a Holocaust. The demonic floodgates have opened. Next phase for the last days, devils are scoping to see who they can corrupt. Even the elect could possibly be subject. As Zion Mountain begins to draw the nations to the fountain, there's a choice to oppose the voice and reap death as a consequence. So don't toy with the life you've been given and words of wisdom from on high, the higher vision. You best make the right decision, or find yourself as an old man looking back wishing, or even worse, died, death by suicide or some violent crime. And when it's over and it's done, you thought it would be fun, but your own self-will got you spun. Now there's nowhere you can run, you know. You never should've messed with the more clever son. Now there's nowhere you can run, you know. You never should've messed with the more clever son. To him who lacks, let him ask for wisdom. Ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. Knock, knock, and the door unlocks in due time. To him who has, he shall receive more. An abundance kept in store for the faithful. This ain't Cain and Abel, but it's blood in the streets and disease is fatal.
You can burn us in a furnace, still hear our bones. Battling, chattering lyrics and Morse code. Strength of the youth in the vocal booth. It's news to you, but the wisdom's old. Like Grandpa's wise words, back to Solomon's Proverbs. Not yours, son, come and grab it. Found in scrolls and ancient tablet. True hip-hop, when it dropped from the father. Lip, blah, balada, medulla oblongata. Formed like kata, in meditation. Used to be lost and now I got foundation. That's why we say Jah guide, and show respect where the martyrs died. Yellow bricks we found pointless, so we follow pathways he supplied. But know this, we are known ferocious. Step back, kid, shadow of the locust. Speaks truth, we write war, and send whack rats back to the psych ward. Dead rap, what we fight for. Same through streets to Brazilian night shore. A clever son receives wisdom and retransmits it through the mic cord.
To him who lacks, let him ask for wisdom. Ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. Knock, knock, and the door unlocks in due time. To him who has, he shall receive more. An abundance kept in store for the faithful. This ain't Cain and Abel, but it's blood in the streets and disease is fatal.
Hey yo, dude was crazy. On the train, told me how drugs just messed up his brain. Brazilian, resilient, hardcore. Walked through the ghetto like he was waging war. Tenement shack, pitch black. Lost teeth to crack and they ain't coming back. We walked his bike to the God spot. Met a girl named Nicole with 9 shots lodged between her head and her toes. He told us favela suck a soul like mosquito. And that's how life go in another country. And so you know, it was different peoples but the same stripe. Different language but same guns and knives. They'll blast you and stick you in the same sunlight with the same appetite. When God spoke prophetic, how come you didn't listen? Went back to a drug addiction. Nicole's still alive, 9 shot, enough said. You're dead with 1 in the forehead.
Let him ask for wisdom. Ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. Knock, knock, and the door unlocks in due time. To him who has, he shall receive more. An abundance kept in store for the faithful. This ain't Cain and Abel, but it's blood in the streets and disease is fatal.
Cleverson deu a sua vida a Jesus Cristo. Deus disse para ele não voltar à sua vida de drogas na favela. Cleverson trabalhou duro para Cristo. Ele foi tentado e regressou para a sua vida de drogas. Há pouco viemos a saber que Cleverson
Together